Hey, what's up? Big Think, the organization I'm a part of, the biggest AI organization at UMD, is doing a collaboration with World Labs on the 28th of March for a hackathon. About 40 people, basically access to World Labs products and API keys for it. I'm really excited. However, what I really want to do with this hackathon is make UMD synonymous with world models. Like anytime someone says world model and they think about college, university, they think about UMD. Because really, when it comes to the research side, we're actually like, we have a lot of cool stuff going on in the world model space because we also have a lot of cool robotic research and world models and robotics kind of like go hand in hand. And just like a bunch of cool stuff in that area as well. But like when you think of world models, you don't necessarily think of UMD. And even internally, I want more people at UMD to be going to world models because I think they're very cool technology. I think it's very promising. I don't think there's a need to wait until 10 years to like someone like Jensen Hwang says, hey guys, this is the new big thing. Like you can go see what's going being built right now and invest in it yourself. Um, so I want to do that. I want to do that really badly. And I think the way to do that is to use this hackathon as a means to get everyone excited, both externally and internally. And what I mean by that is I want to take the best projects from the previous World Labs hackathons, because I've been studying them, and make that the baseline of ours. Right. So like whoever won the past three World Labs or adjacent hackathons, I want those to be like, oh, okay, that's like the average hackathon project at this hackathon. And the way I'm planning to do that is essentially just doing virtual workshops where we walk through how that project was built. So when you come into the hackathon, like, okay, what can I build? Like you already know what's been built and you know how to do exactly that. So not like the you're not even spending time on a lot of the ideation stage, right? You already know what's a winning product. And you just have to extend that and like figure out what's like different, what's beyond that winning product. Um I think it'd be cool. I also like just providing the code and stuff like that. Because with the code now, it's like, okay, I'm not building this thing from scratch. Like it's an open source project. So now it's like, okay, I can scrape it to see this is useful, this isn't useful, this isn't useful, this isn't useful. Maybe this is useful, maybe it's not. And you just like go, you go like that. I think that would be really cool. I think it will allow people to move much faster, especially for 10-hour, 8-hour hackathons. So like I say 10 hours because like, oh, like it's not even 8 hours. I say 8 hours because maybe like 2 to 10, but it's like also like it doesn't really start at 2 and doesn't really end at 10. So it's like about 6 hours. But the idea is that I really want people to be able to move as fast. I think it's much more of a visionary hackathon than it's a technical hands down hackathon, especially with world models being so infant, like in such an infancy stage, at least on the consumer level. It really is more so for me, especially. And just for everyone involved, we see okay, what the use case of this, because it may be one team, one random team from like Arkansas. There's not gonna be anyone from Arkansas, right? But like one random team from Arkansas figures out like, hey, this is a very niche use case, but like this plus this could be a really great niche for this group of people, right? And that's not something that we as people at UMD and World Labs they can go invest into and continue building on rapidly. And I'm excited. I think it could work. I think there's a lot of interest at UMD, at least in the undergraduate group, to build stuff, get experience, because like everyone feels like stuff is being done. Like every day you hear something. Like even Walmart's like Young LeCun, he basically opened up his startup today. Like he already announced it a while back. Like today like announced like the idea is a lot of stuff is being done every day and it's easy to feel kind of behind if you're not doing anything. I think a lot of people a lot of people have that like worry. And so now they want to get more project experience. So even with our project division, a lot of people are expressing interest in joining that. So I think with something like this, if I can do the right marketing, or if my team rather, because I'm not going to be the one spearheading marketing, if our team could do the right marketing, it could be like some big thing where it's like, oh, this is like a new promising technology, and I've heard some whispers about it from promising people in the industry. Let me go try it out, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be too crazy, not too big of an investment because like 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours. Um, I I don't know, but I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Besides that, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.